Types of kids in high school. Coming up first, we got the bops. Alright, so we all know that one girl that was known back in high school for doing all different types of activities with different guys every week. And what makes it worse is that the bops are actually some pretty chill people. Like 9 times out of 10, you aren't gonna know that they're a bop until you hear it from another guy. So I was taking this girl out on a date one day, right? And she was one of the most chill people I ever met. I'm talking, we had the same sense of humor and we were vibing pretty good. So I'm starting to feel this girl. And oh my Lord. This girl told me that her body count was 27 and she had a train ran on her during her prom night. Like, what the fuck? Shawty had a whole kill streak of a body count. Literally, I saw her out in public and every time I saw her, she was with a different guy. So I dodged a bullet right there. Praise be to God. But coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we got the super seniors. Bro, I don't know what's wrong with y'all super seniors, man. These be the type of dudes that'll be graduating high school, trying to date a freshman girl. Dudes really out here be 19 trying to talk to a 15-year-old girl. Like, go to your job. You already know they're them type of where my hug at type of guys. These be the type of guys that'll be plotting on the middle schoolers, trying to see which one they're gonna talk to when they come freshman year. They'll be out here ranking which is the baddest freshman to talk to. And all I gotta say for that is, officer, he's right here. But coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we got the athletes. So up next, we got the athletes, right? And the athletes come in a different tier. You got your regular old athletes, like they're on the team, but they're just on the team. But then you got your star athletes. The star athletes are the type of athletes that are glazed throughout their entire high school year. Especially if you play for a good team or if you're ranked or something. Dog, your entire high school year is set, bro. Girls love them, the teachers love them, but the ones who really, really love them are the bops. Usually you'll see the bop leaving with a star athlete after a home game, and you know why. But on the contrast, if your team is ass and you guys haven't won a single home game in 3 years, then nobody's gonna care. But coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we got the ghetto girls. The ghetto girls are the ones that are usually loud in school for no reason. You could be parking your car in the parking lot and you'll already be hearing them scream. But if you're chopped around a ghetto girl, you better pray to Jesus that you don't make eye contact with her. Because for some reason, the ghetto girl will always clown you, bro. And I know because I was chopped in high school. Let me tell you, throughout my freshman to like my late sophomore year, these ghetto girls were flaming me, bro. And for some reason, they always have a need to twerk. There was this girl in my high school that would literally twerk wherever she could, bro. It didn't matter if we were in a classroom, we're going up the stairs, we're getting lunch, bro. She is always gonna somehow shake that, bro. And whenever you try to talk to a ghetto girl, they're always rude, bro. They always got some type of attitude. They'll be calling you musty and broke. And first of all, I ain't musty, but I am broke though. But coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we got the yins. These types of kids are the ones that are only going to school because their parents are making them, let's be real. But I can't lie to y'all, 9 times out of 10, it's just for show. These be the kids that live in the suburbs but trying to prove that they're from the streets or something. Trying to say that they got it out the mud but they live in a fully paid for house. But the real yins, you would know if they were real yins. Usually they're quiet, they stay to themselves, and they're usually chill people. It's just that everybody's scared shitless to talk to him. Unless he's a bully then. But coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we got the rich kids. All right. So the rich kids, right? The rich kids are the ones that are sons and daughters of like lawyers and doctors or something. And they're always driving in this expensive ass car to school. I'll be getting off the bus and they'll be pulling up in a Porsche or something. And I will never forget the day I was leaving school to get on the bus. And I seen a 2020 Mercedes AMG with a bow tie on the hood. And they had balloons in the back saying happy 16th birthday. Bro, when I saw that, I almost fell to my knees. Really had me looking like Lil Durk out here, bro. And usually they'll be living in like a damn castle or something. And they're always gonna be the popular kids. And they'll always be throwing the craziest parties. Now, me personally, I was never invited to a crazy party, okay? I was never invited. I was the weird kid, but I was the athletic weird kid. But from the stories I be hearing, be jumping off houses, cops be shutting it down. They be taking all types of and stuff, and girls are out here cheating on their boyfriends and so I didn't miss much. I probably would have went to one though, just one for the plot. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we got the weird kids. Now these are my people, bro. The weird kids are the ones that were usually watching anime back when it was considered cringe before the great shift, you know what I'm saying? They would have on anime shirts, anime hoodies, anime pants, just anime, you know? And maybe even some video game shirts and stuff back then. But really, we some cool people, you feel me? We stay in our own lane and mean we don't really try to bother anybody. Me personally, I'm so glad I grew up as a weird kid because it made me who I am today. Like, if you don't know the show My Babysitter's a Vampire, she's a girl next door, you feel me? Then you didn't really have a childhood, bro. But just like the athletes, there's certain tiers to weird. So you got my type of tier of weird, where we watch anime back when it was considered cringe and then we did our own thing with video games and stuff. But then you got the weird are just wearing tails and getting on all fours and barking and meowing at you and stuff. And if you're watching this video and you do that type of stuff, hey, do you, bro? But don't be coming up to me barking and meowing, because I just watched the latest episode of Lego Ninjago and I'm gonna hit you with the meanest spin jutsu ever, bro. But coming up last, ladies and gentlemen, we got the pretty boys. Now the last on this list is the notorious pretty boys. The type of guys that look like Marlon, Jay Cinco, and Octo.
No.
These be the type of guys that'll be freshmen in high school but straight up dating seniors or college girls. These guys be blessed with the genetics of a Love Island contestant or something, dude. Usually these guys have some sort of TikTok or Instagram posting thirst traps or whatever, and the girls be eating that up, bro. These be the type of dudes that whenever you're trying to talk to a girl, they always have a story about them. Like, you're trying to talk to this one girl but she's leaving you undelivered, but in his DM she's blowing his phone up, bro. And the pretty boys are always invited to every single party, and he knows where every function is at. So y'all need to be friends with the pretty boys because they gonna put you on game. But that's going in this video for today, y'all. Make sure you guys follow the Twitch and the Instagram, where I post the highlights from my Twitch to the Instagram. But anyways, this has been Octo TV, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace out.